What's up everyone, it's me, TEKKEN here, and in today's video, so while we were still speculating of who the next DLC fighter is, and who the remaining 5 is gonna be throughout the year end 2021, I feel like I want to go and talk about in a different route right now. So, if you guys didn't know, about a week ago, I made a video talking about Goku coming to Smash Bros., but this is pretty much a what if kind of thing, because if Goku was in Smash Bros., what kind of moveset would he have, what kind of content he would have, and it was pretty much a fun video. So I kind of feel like I want to do another one, but instead of talking about a character from a non-video game company, because in the video I did say that I only am going to talk about characters from non-video game companies, but I feel like I want to do characters that from actual video game companies such as Sega, Nintendo, Bandai Namco, and a lot of things I feel like I want to name. So, today guys, I want to be talking about a character that pretty much has a decent chance. So, when Min was released, we obviously got new Mii costumes. And one of the Mii costumes was Vault Boy from Fallout, which kind of scares me because I'm going to see a lot of cursed images right now. But we also got the return of Heihachi from Tekken as a Mii costume. He was a costume back in Smash Wii U 3DS. He was considered to be one back then when Bandai Namco was like working together with Nintendo and Sakurai. And seeing of how hard the character was due to command inputs, people may actually still, people think that Heihachi still has a chance since Ryu and Terry is now in the game, but since he returns as a Mii costume, a lot of people were kind of disappointed. I kind of am as well, because I would love to see him as a playable character. But even though Heihachi is not actually a character, we still have one character that still has a decent chance. Jin Kazama, the protagonist of Tekken 3. So, Jin Kazama may have a decent chance for once, and seeing of how we don't have enough Bandai Namco reps, because we got Pac-Man as the only one, while Capcom has like 3 characters, I feel like I want to pretty much vary it up, and pretty much add a character from another fighting game, since we got 3 series that are based off on Fighting, Street Fighter Fatal Fury / King of Fighters, and ARMS. Like the recent one. So, with all that out of the way, guys, today we'll be talking about what if Jin Kazama was in Smash Bros. So, let's just get started. So, obviously, we got the fighter Jin Kazama, but I feel like I want to give him a design that pretty much would fit him more. The recent Tekken 7 design with him with the jacket is so cool and epic, but I feel like I want to give him the more classic design from Tekken 3. But I don't think that, but that really doesn't mean that the hoodie from Tekken 7 is not going to be appearing, since it's going to be appearing in one of his alternate costumes. The first 4 is just going to be his original design, while the other 4 is going to be his Tekken 7 design. So this is pretty much going to be our fighter. And I also gave him a moveset. Now keep in mind, guys, I actually didn't sketch the input, because the input seems a bit hard to even pretty much sketch, honestly. But let's start out with his neutral B. The neutral B is pretty much the Avenger. It's kind of like Captain Falcon's Falcon Punch, except it is pretty much slower, but it is way more powerful than the Captain Punch. Though it is pretty much weak, it's kind of weak, but then faster than, I don't know, Ganondorf's Warlock Punch. And you really can't turn around, but you can cancel by just going backwards, but you can also break shields as well. So pretty much it's kind of like what you do with Captain Falcon and Ganondorf's neutral B, and it can also break shields. So that's pretty much going to be his neutral B. His side special would be Penetrating Fist. He would create orbs by pretty much spawning create static orbs, and if you tap it twice, then it will create 2 orbs, and it will paralyze the opponent, and it gives you more of a better shot. Though, if you hold the button more, that would actually increase the size of the orbs, and it would pretty much give them a lot of more damage than, just a small kind of orb. Now, the up B is simple, which is pretty much flight. He sprouts his black wings, and even though it doesn't go far as Pits, it is still really fast. So that's just a simple up B And the down B seems a bit tricky, because I couldn't find any good moveset that actually matches him perfectly, but I feel like I want to go with Key Charge. It doubles your strength, it is a very powerful move, but it is really risky and it will leave you wide open for like 1.5 seconds. So keep that in mind. It is very powerful, but it is very risky at the same time. Now, the Final Smash is one of my favorites since it mostly has a lot of great cinematics, but I want to give Jin a cinematic, which is known as Double Jin, which is going to be his Final Smash. It would when the opponent is caught by Double Jin, it opens a cinematic. He pretty much shoots out a lot of orbs, and he transforms, goes up, and pretty much shoots lasers out of his forehead and a lot of orbs. And if you're over 100%, it will give you an instant KO, kind of like with Bayonetta, Ridley, and a lot of characters that actually would kill you instantly on 100%. So that is pretty much his moveset. The command input seems a bit... This is kind of like Sakurai's choice on which command inputs it has. Like, Terry has a lot, honestly. But this is pretty much how his moveset would be. And it gives you a bit of a more of a Street Fighter and Fatal Fury kind of vibe. So, that is just the moveset. But now let's talk about what other things he has, such as his stage. Now, there are a lot of stages in Tekken, but I feel like I want to go mostly with the Mishima build-in from Tekken 7. Now, no reason, honestly, I would go for the Finalizer or something, but I kind of feel like the Mishima build-in would be something just to support Heihachi and other characters more. So, that's just a very simple stage. There's also going to be some stage hazards as well. But now, let's talk about the music tracks. So the music tracks are pretty much a lot of things right now. So let's just start off with the most simple ones, such as Jin's theme from Tekken 3. You really cannot forget the Finalizer from Tekken 5 since it sounds really epic. And I know it seems weird. You can see on the list that I mentioned Soy Sauce for Geese, and the song is already in there in like Terry's music. But this is kind of an optional thing. If they're gonna put like the Tekken 7's Soy Sauce for Geese, I feel like they're just gonna like do it either like not put it or just put it in the game itself. There's also gonna be Ogre's theme from the Tekken Tag Tournament, the main theme from the Tekken Tag Tournament. We're also gonna get Fiji from Tekken's Fiji, Szechuan's from Tekken, obviously, the Mishima build-ins on like original soundtrack, Twist and Scream from Tekken 5 DR, Lightning Storm from Tekken 6, Electric Fountain from Tekken 6, Moonlit Wilderness from Tekken 5, and I really cannot forget, I really cannot forget Jin without Double Jin from Tekken 5, and that's gonna be his theme, and I feel like I want to add Double Jin's Tekken 7's theme, but I kind of feel like that's kind of an optional thing as well. So that is pretty much going to be his music and content, but let's talk about the spirits. Now, oh yeah, I forgot there will be no Mii Costumes because I kind of ran out of ideas on which Mii Costumes are going to add this time, but let's just talk about the spirits. Obviously, we're going to have the fighter spirit Jin Kazama, and I only give out a bit, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only gave out 9 spirits for Tekken, so that's going to be 10 spirits from Tekken in total, one of them being the legend spirit Heihachi, the ace spirits Yoshimitsu and King, the novice spirits from the advanced spirits Kazuya, Kuma, and now let's the novice Panda, Lucky Chloe, and La. And that's kind of about it for Jin Kazama. So, seeing of how much of a decent chance he has since Heihachi's back, I can see him being pretty much our 4th character from a fighting game. And it would possibly be another Bandai Namco rap, which is fine because we need another one. Would I prefer Lloyd Irving though? Yes. Would I prefer other games from Bandai Namco? Yes. But still, I feel like I want to see at least 1 or 2 Bandai Namco raps in this game. So, with all that out of the way, that's about it. So what you guys think of this? Do you feel like Jin Kazama is gonna come to Smash Bros. At any point since Heihachi is back as a Mii costume? If not, then which other characters do you want me to talk about in the future? I talked about Goku, I talked about Jin. Just tell me which other non-video game or actual video game character you want me to actually talk about and what movesets and what creative things I could do with it. So with all that out of the way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember this, once a legend, always a legend.